everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. Because we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk. Action on the field. The Blue Devils will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So NC State's offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
We know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. On the run, it's Hawkins. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And they bring him down, but it's simple. Quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's on the run, launches deep, Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the defense look slow that time.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke Blue Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the setting. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. That sack sets up a third down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Snags the quick throw. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
And now they'll run it on the draw. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Able to fight. On the ball. Here in that running play. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. A A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here's the second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Blue Devils come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should... drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Marshall. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense moving into a bunch formation. He hands it off from the gun. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Sometimes I always get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The sure hands. It's Marshall. And he's tackled after the catch. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's a handoff on a counter. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock.
they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Black 24. Black 24. Ready, go.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
On the double.
The defense showing blitz here. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play.
Rita.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Ready.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Bang.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted at the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up fourth down. And the Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Rifles this football to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field.
Green 25.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That play makes it second and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. Hands off to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And they'll get him down that time. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
On the double.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry.
And they've got him.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So forget the time field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive call. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Who could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, the Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Turner looking to make a play here. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
This is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Okay.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit. No huddle now for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a toss play to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Cricket. Hey, Cam. Dino.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Took contact on the throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly, 2-0.
Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils line up with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out.
42 Spider.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
Here we go. Ready, man.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Duke. And they go in front here in the second half.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think.
Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up.
Well, we're in the 4th quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ready, set.
A completion makes it second down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They begin with a good throw to the left. It's a fumble. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Okay,
First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Bites off a defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
got it.
NC State lines up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ready?
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Get set, get set.
Back in motion now. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, it's about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready, break.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Ready, ready.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Blue Devils will crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tailback with another carry. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense cannot be stopped. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kurt. This game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Remember last time, we went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He'll hand it off. Just trucks the man. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here
just trucks through the defender. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We go with a direct snap. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Blue Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Blue Devils have first and 10 here.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. hit just as he throws the ball. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking to throw again. And the ball is hauled in.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the sophomore making an impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Cut.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Powerful running into the secondary. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, from the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Running out of time in the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Flip it! Roll it!
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. And now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.